Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. Well, in this video I thought we're gonna look at the future of Canada in the next 5 years, 2026, 2027, 2028, of course 2029 and 2030. What will be the main themes? Because lives have been a little bit crazy, and I'm sure a lot of you've been wondering in terms of like, okay, when will it get better? So I thought, let's take a look at it. What are the energies, the main energies for the next 5 years? What is that we can expect? We're gonna have some oracle cards, we're gonna have some tarot as well. So I think it's gonna be a pretty fun reading. Now obviously it will take a few minutes for me to get the cards as well. In the description you're gonna be definitely able to skip to the part where the readings will start. But also let me know, where are you watching from? Also, where are you watching from? Then what has been the last few years for you? And what are you hoping to see for Canada? Where would you like to see Canada in the next 5 years, especially whatever you've been through? What kind of changes you would like to see? Now, I also want to recommend you to check out the readings for your zodiac sign as well. I also made a 2025 to 2030 for each sign, so I recommend you to check that out. And also I have annual readings. I have annual readings for Canada, for leaders, and for your zodiac signs as well. So definitely check those out if you haven't done them yet. I just need one more card. Okay, we have two. We're gonna take all of that. Okay, let's jump into the energies of 2026. So the main energy for this year, written by this oracle card, is the confidence is your key to success. And new moon in Leo. I'm gonna look it up when the new moon is in Leo in this year. But this card is telling us that we shouldn't be we need to be proud of who we are this year, and not really step back and try to be humble. Very important for us to be to kind of have faith in whatever we achieved, whatever we kind of stand up for, and also making sure that we are not overly confident. Also very, very important. So that's a very positive energy, because the Leo energy is all about getting things done. And the new moon in Leo is going to be in August, so August might be a very, very important time from that perspective. The next card that we have here is committed, creating from the heart, all in, long-term career, life's work, legacy, investments. I think what's really important for Canada to look into its commitments to its ally, commitments to certain causes, certain things, and focus on the long term, right? It's very important not to kind of be distracted by little things that are coming up here and there. Very important to be committed to something that the country wants to achieve, and look at the long-term legacy that it will leave to the next generations as well. Okay, so we also have here the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a card of the wounded soldier, somebody who's been through lots, somebody who's been through a lot of challenges. I think we can kind of say that for Canada. And Canada seems to be very, very vigilant and careful this year. You can kind of see it from this card. After, I think, how the relationships went with our southern neighbor. But also this card is simply indicating as well that Canada shouldn't give up. Canada should fight. Canada should continue to work on whatever their long-term goal, because we are very close to achieving it. So we shouldn't give up. We should kind of continue, be proud, and be committed to our long-term goals. And we also have the beautiful Sun and the Four of Swords. So first of all, let's talk about the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords indicate a pause, indicates something that you're kind of putting on hold, something where you're not necessarily feeling that things are evolving, moving forward. But this is a card when the universe's energy in the background is coming and something is happening. Because when you kind of see in the background, there's that blessing that's happening. So yes, maybe Canada went through a lot of challenges, difficulties in the last few years, but there's some kind of a blessing coming. And we also have here the Sun, which brings enlightenment, which brings joy, happiness, freedom as well. So I think all in all, I think Canada will come out of it very positively, because this is also a card of healing, recovery. So I think we need to be proud this year, who we are, what we achieved, be committed to our long-term goals, and also keep going, not to give up what we're fighting for. And I think it's going to bring us some clarity, freedom, and some kind of a blessing that probably we're not even seeing right now. Okay, so for 2027, the main energy is the have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So I'm kind of getting this theme here that in 2027 as well, we need to kind of keep going and have faith in our dream throughout the year, because we shouldn't kind of give up. And obviously there's many kind of crescent moons happening, so I don't think that there's any kind of time that's going to be important this year. But I think what's really important for Canada to keep having faith in who we are, what we've been trying to achieve. From this deck, what we have here is pyramid, powerful people, boss, CEO, owner, manager, influence, moving up, scheme, which pretty much tells me that I think Canada is going to be ranking better than what Canada used to rank. It can signify that Canada is going to be more powerful, and I think it's going to have more influence in the international realm, or generally, I think Canada is going to be moving up and have more power as well. I'm kind of getting with this. So I think that's all a reason as well for Canada not to give up. Okay, so we also have here the Empress. So I'm kind of getting a couple of things here. First of all, with the Empress energy, this is all about abundance, stability, financial, economical, and resources that I think is going to be playing a very, very important role in how Canada is going to be able to rise up and get up on that ladder of rankings among the countries. I think the resources are going to be important, and also I can kind of see that you see the world here. Usually I don't necessarily focus on that, but I think to kind of have more influence internationally, I think it's going to be clear that I think we're going to have more influence in 2027. It might be also certain new things that are happening. I'm kind of getting that resources and energy might be very, very important aspect of it. We also have the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups can indicate choices, options as well. So there might be many options for Canada in terms of how to get to the top. I think also with this card I always get that very important for Canada to be a little bit more realistic, because when you have the Seven of Cups, things are kind of looking a little bit rosier than what they are realistically. So I think in 2027 we need to be a little bit more. It can be that there might be an election as well, because usually the Seven of Cups is a card that symbolizes elections for me. But again, it can be just simply indicating that Canada will have many options, many opportunities to get higher on the rank internationally. But I think we should keep having faith in our dreams. Now let's see what's going to be the energies for 2028. Okay, so believe in the impossible, blue moon. So we kind of have here this theme for Canada, right? Be confident, have faith in your dreams, believe in the impossible as well. So I guess that seemed to be the overarching theme for Canada in the next maybe definitely 3 years, but definitely maybe even in the next 5 years. We will see what the card's going to be. Obviously, I haven't seen them yet, but the blue moon in 2028 will be on December 31st. So maybe that's going to be an important time for Canada, 2028, December 31st. Now from this deck, what we have here is the branch out, expand your reach, more work, side hustle, grow, new ideas, franchise, roots. So a couple of things that comes for me. I think it's very important for Canada to use those options, whatever comes up in the previous years, and branch out into new sectors, branch out into new partnerships, new alliances as well. And I think that's going to bring more work, more resources, more finances, better economy to the whole country, right? To kind of focus on that international expansion. And that international expansion is not that, oh my God, we need to take over a certain territory. It's more to have better and bigger influence. Okay, so there's this Page of Cups as well here, which is a card that can symbolize news, updates. It can be connected to dreams, aspirations as well, and can bring something that is that might be impossible, like a surprise. And the reason I'm getting here that, you can kind of see that little pig that's flying there, and we kind of always say that when pigs fly, and I'm kind of getting that this is really connected to that belief in the impossible, right? I think there might be something happen in 2028 that the country is going to be able to achieve that might have been impossible in the past, but I think it might be possible in 2028. We also have the Tower. Well, the Tower indicates a big sudden change, restructuring, new structures, and also certain, well, pretty much like, it can be some kind of the change when out with the old and something new is coming, right? It can be connected to challenges in terms of catastrophes. For example, it can be connected to earthquake. It can be connected to the fires as well, the wildfires, or climate as well, or any kind of big change that I think is gonna be important for Canada. I'm kind of getting here a couple of things, right? There might be some kind of a restructuring of partnerships, because we have here this branch out card and believe in the impossible. So I think it's very important for us to kind of make sure that we have more like that we have a hands in each pie. I'm kind of getting that we have to be in many sectors, in many areas, not just kind of put all of our eggs into one basket. But there might be here some big change that I think is gonna be shake up the world or shake up Canada as well. But I think it's gonna help us to achieve something. Now let's see what's gonna be the final outcome for Canada for the rest of the decade. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype if it's available when you're watching this video. That's an indication that you enjoyed this reading, and you're also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who want to say it. For you, it is only costing a couple of buttons to push, so I hope that you push those like, subscribe, and hype buttons. And don't forget about the comments. Let me know what you think you've seen so far. Let me know how we are able to gonna get there, and what else you would like to see for Canada to achieve. All right, so for 2029, what we have here is communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So obviously, like, communication is going to be important. I don't think there's any year where it is not important. But I think 2029 might be especially a year where communication might be extremely important. So I think we need to be diplomatic. We need to kind of focus on that. New moon in Gemini is going to be on June 12. So maybe June 12 might be an important time as well. We do have here the comfort, take refuge in strength, living well, easy transition, protected, fearless, stability. I think I'm kind of getting here that it's going to be a year where comfort returns, maybe things are going to get better. Canada, people may be living better than what they used to have in the last few years. Also, I'm getting to, the protection might be important, that stability, protection, strength will return to Canada in 2029. Okay, so we also have the Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles is first and foremost the card that symbolizes financial stability. So I think probably the economy is going to be better with that comfort card. But also I think it's very important for Canada to not to be kind of not to hold out to things tightly. Be open for new things, new opportunities. There might be here some secrets or information as well that might be withheld. But all in all, like, the Four of Pentacles is all about financial stability. We also have the Four of Wands. So interesting, we have two fours. Fours are all about stability, and we have here the world stability as well. So I think 2029 is going to be a year that's going to be all about living well, good economy, new opportunities, stability as well, because the Four of Wands also that symbolizes new beginnings, new chapters, new opportunities, freedom as well. So I think 2029, I'm getting here that it's going to be a pretty good year. Now let's see what 2030 will bring. Okay, so we have here the look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So when you kind of look at here, there's a theme that's happening here for Canada for the next 5 years. It's all about believing in ourselves, believing in the impossible, have faith. Communication is important, and also look at the big picture. What is our long-term goals? What is that we're trying to achieve? We kind of had that even in 2026. And the full moon in Sagittarius will be on June 15th of 2030. So again, it looks like June might be an important time over and over again. Now let's see what we have here. We have here the divine couple. Prosper with your partner, family business, love at work, share wealth, work together. So I think partnerships, alliances will be very important here this year, to look at the big picture. Maybe things are going to get better by this time with the US. Maybe there's going to be new partnerships. Maybe family businesses are going to be thriving as well. But all in all, partnerships will be a key component where we need to look at the big picture, how we are evolving. We also have the Three of Wands, which is a card of early successes, expansion, growth. So I think this is a year where we're going to see success as well, continued. This is a card that symbolizes international expansion. So I think internationally we will be able to see that whatever work we've been putting in will yield some results, and we're going to be able to look into the new horizon in terms of how we should continue next. And we also have the Queen of Wands and the Magician, which is beautiful energy together. Because the magician is all about resources, all about manifestation and attraction and having everything we need to be successful. And then you have this beautiful energy of the Queen of Wands, who is the master manifester. She knows how to get whatever she wants, and she's always positive, looking at new ways, new approaches, innovation as well, and getting things done, super productive. So I think this kind of shows that in 2030, Canada will be able to achieve everything that the country wants. I think there's going to be successes, partnerships going to be important, and also when you kind of look at it, we also need to focus on the big picture. So when you kind of look at it, I don't think that the next 5 years are going to be bad. I think we need to have more trust in our abilities, and I think there's going to be some things that's going to evolve here and get better. The only thing, we have this tower in 2028 that might shake up the country. We will see if that's gonna come to life, but it can be a surprise as well, right? Because with these two cards, it can definitely indicate some kind of a surprise happening. It cannot be negative. But I think all in all, I don't see that the next 5 years are going to be bad. I think partnership and will be important, and the country is going to be ranking higher than what it used to. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.